Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kisha. I blog over at kjaggers.com. That link is below. I would definitely love it if you visited. So as you can see in the title, we have finally decided to move. There are so many questions about this. I want to answer them, be, like as brutally honest as I can. And I'm just going to kind of talk to you today about it. I was going to put up a day in the life vlog, but I didn't record that much. I have a little bit of footage, not a lot, and it's kind of like footage that could go in any day in the life vlog. It's not like you're missing out on anything. So I'm going to talk to you about the move today, and hopefully we'll get back on track with some of the videos, but lots is coming up. So we went to Indiana for Brittany's cheerleading competition. It was the Jam Fest 2016 competitions. It was so much fun. I think the team itself, Brittany's team, is so cute. It's like really a breath of fresh air. They are dedicated and they are hardworking and they're competitive and amazing, and I'm just like in awe of all of them. But when we were there, my husband decided that he wanted to try a different type of sales, something that his best friend is doing. I'm not going to kind of explain everything about that, but he actually worked one day and then a little bit of another while we were up there. And the opportunity actually presented itself like in a really good kind of way. And we have talked about it. We have prayed about it. We have talked to like my, family, my ex-husband. We have talked to the schools about it here and there. And, I wasn't honestly crazy about moving before summer. I thought, let's just keep the kids in school here and let's just move in the summer. And it's just, it's just kind of Scott driving the train on this one. And he felt like that if the kids would be okay with it, then maybe it's something we should consider. So we had like some really long talks with our children about moving, about like who would want to live where, what if they all went to the same school, what if they all went to different schools, what if Brittany and Jackson went to one school and Zane went to another. Like we had like in-depth conversations. I was really worried about Zane more than Jackson, but Jackson does have like some, a few behavioral issues, definitely hyper, but I'm also kind of worried about him. So after talking to the kids and after, like I said, thinking, praying, really talking to the company that Scott is wanting to go to work for and really weighing our options, like do we wait, do we go? Sometimes I think when the opportunity presents itself, you have to take it. And the kids were both like totally fine with moving, like, yeah, let's go, and so I don't want their grades to drop, and that's like a big concern that we've had a lot of talks about, but Scott is still here in South Carolina right now, but Scott and I have decided that we are going to move. Now our rent is due on the 15th of every month, and we're hoping to be out sometime around the 15th of April. Now when everything went down with our landlord, she is crazy, and I'm not scared to say it, like we have no air conditioning on the top floor. Last night it was 83 degrees up here. There's been so much going on with her, and I am giving her our notice in just a couple days before I pay rent again. I'm giving her the notice, and when we moved in, the house really needed painted, and like there was a huge family, and it seemed like there was fingerprints everywhere, and I've been complaining about it for years, and I've washed the walls, but nothing has worked. I don't know what kind of paint these guys used, but nothing has worked. And I'm not going to clean the walls. I'm not going to paint. That's stuff that she's going to do. I might clean the carpets because I know they need them. But I don't really feel like we're getting the deposit back. When I gave her notice one other time, I told her I was going to video the house and I was going to leave it in exactly the same condition. And she told me she had no deposit for us. Like she did not have it. So, Scott and her actually got into it that day. I don't think I'm going to get it back. I'll try, but it's not like I'm going to, like, you know, be in court in the state and living in another. It's not going to work. But I'm going to see, maybe she'll use that deposit as 1 month's rent. I'm not sure, but maybe she will. It's usually not supposed to be used for that. It's for damages. So I understand if she doesn't, which will give her an excuse never to give it to me. You know, the house isn't in that bad a shape. I'm going to leave it broom clean. But I know a lot of you guys are wondering, when are we moving? You've seen the boxes and maybe that picture on Instagram that I shared with you guys. Well, what's actually going to happen is Scott is finishing up some stuff this week, and then he is going ahead of us, and he's going to be there for, I don't know, 2 to 4 weeks, and he is going to be working, and he is going to be house hunting. And you know, with FaceTime and links online and all of that, I'll be able to check each house out that he looks at. But he's going to be up there sooner than us. So it'll just be me and the boys here. I'll be taking them to school. We'll be doing things like we normally do, minus Scott. And Scott will be up there, you know, busy trying to get established and find a home. And during that time, I'll be packing and or cleaning. I actually already started packing. I'm going to take you through some of that. I recorded it last night. Lighting might be a little different than what you're seeing today. But he will be heading up there really, really soon. And I was a little nervous about it. I won't lie. I've never been away from him like any length of time. So I'm a little nervous, but I've had my mom offer to fly in. My sister-in-law offered to drive in on a weekend to help. I feel like I'm doing really good. Like, I just got my closet done in the bathroom in there. And then I feel like I'll pack up a lot of the stuff at night that's in the bedroom. But I'm just kind of taking my time. I want to clean as I go, especially the stuff that's, you know, obviously going in the boxes. And then for right now, I'm leaving the boxes in the rooms that we packed up in, that they're packed in. But I will definitely be switching that out, and we'll be getting boxes all down to the dining room eventually. And I'll be really focused on cleaning because it's so much easier just to pack and then clean. Now, I'm still doing my weekly cleaning with the mopping the kitchen and vacuuming and dusting, but I'm really kind of focusing my time on just packing. And you know, when it's time to really clean, everything will be out of the way, and it's just going to be easier on me. Now, I don't know if anybody's flying in or coming in. They might. They're welcome to. But I feel like I have plenty of time to get it done, which is really nice. However, if Scott goes up there and finds a house like in 2 weeks, we could be moved that fast. So I have to plan on it happening faster than expected, because that's usually the way my husband is. Like, things happen a lot faster than what we ever expected on, you know, so many different aspects of our lives, and that includes this move. When it's time for the actual move, Scott will fly back and I will pick him up at the airport. He will come home, grab some friends, me and the kids, and we will load up a big U-Haul. And he will take one kid in the U-Haul and he will drive the U-Haul. I will be driving the Mini Cooper with the seats down, and Cooper will be in the back. The cats will also be in the back with cages, you know, and then the hedgehog is going to be in like one of these tiny little cages. It's a 6-hour trip. As long as he's got good air, he'll probably sleep anyway. The dog and the cats, I'm definitely going to get medication for when I pick up their records. I have to go to the doctor. I have to get stuff from the pharmacy. I have to go to the P.O. box, and like in that, Scott's going to find us a new P.O. box, and I'll put that, you know, in the new on my YouTube page and on my blog. I'll update it when it's updated. And then when we get there, we have talked to our kids. Obviously, Zane will be with us no matter what, until college days, and then after college, maybe, I don't know, but at least until college. And we will be bouncing with Jackson and Brittany, and Jackson honestly really wants to live with his dad, and he's missed out on a lot of the boy stuff, the hunting, the fishing, the gun shooting, that kind of stuff. And so he's really missed out on that. And a lot of that stuff, as I understand, happens like during the school year versus summer. Like, I think you can only like really fish in the summer. I don't know. I'm kind of going what they're telling me. And so I anticipate Jackson moving in with Art full time. I actually do. I'm a little nervous about it, but when, you know, he lived there before, he wasn't on any medication, and we really weren't sure how to handle him. So I think my ex-husband will do better this time. I mean, he worried me some because, you know, you have to have a lot of patience to deal with a child like Jackson. He's hyper, he's loud, sometimes he can be unpredictable. And so and he's lazy, and that's the truth. So it definitely takes patience, and, you know, I lose my patience just like any other parent sometimes. But I think they're better suited. Jackson's a little bit older. He's on his medication that will continue. And I'm right in town, so if there's any issues, I'm sure I'll be notified to come pick him up. Brittany has said she's moving in with me full time, but whatever that means, right? She is almost 15. She is spending the night at her friend's house. She's at this cheer meeting. She's at that gymnastic meeting. She is busy, and she's not always at home. And no matter how much I want her at home, I have to remember she's got a life. And, you know, I have a feeling, though, she'll be with me primarily. And I think that's probably what's necessary because, you know, Art's been out of Jackson's everyday life for a while. Same with me and Brittany. And I think, or Brittany and I, there you go. I think that it is important that each child get enough time with each parent. So I think Brittany probably does want some extra mom time, and Jackson probably does want some extra dad time, and we understand that. And I know many people are going to judge us for this move, for Jackson living at his dad's and for Brittany living with me. And, you know, him and Zane and Brittany get along really well, so I don't see any issues there. But you know, the truth is, this is our family, and we make the decisions. Am I nervous? Absolutely. But I still think God is kind of directing us. And, you know, I definitely wouldn't be moving up this fast if it wasn't for my husband and, you know, my family and friends that have kind of persuaded me and kind of kept my Cooper's barking outside. Can you hear him? I don't see any dogs or anything, so I don't know what he's barking at. Scott's down there. But we feel like the kids will adjust fine. It's moving schools. It's not like we're moving, you know, across the world. And Brittany and Jackson will be going to the same school. Brittany will not switch schools no matter what area I live in. I will have to get up and drive her to school. Scott really doesn't want the responsibility of driving the kids to school, so it probably will be mostly me. But if we're in an area and the neighbor's dogs are loose, that's why. If we're in an area where Zane does go to a different school, which is possible, and Jackson's living at his dad's and he's going to the same school Brittany is, but Brittany don't want to switch even though she's with me, Scott might end up taking Zane to school and I might end up taking Brittany to school. Or I might take them both. Yeah, that's just part of it. And you know, I didn't video as much up in Indiana. Number one, I wanted to keep some stuff private, like with my grandmother who's not in good health, my family's homes. I just wanted to keep some stuff private. And that was kind of different for me. And I'm saying this because I've had quite a few little comments and emails saying, you know, we miss you. Where have you been? And I've been busy. But where have you been? And are you going to keep videoing and, you know, you making YouTube videos after you move? And I'm sure I will. I just don't know at what rate because I'm busier. And, you know, Scott's like, I've never seen you as social as you were in Indiana. That's because I knew everybody. So, you know, I wasn't in the house. I was out and I was talking to a lot of people, and that's definitely a change for my family, for me. But I think I'm going to be busier. I think Brittany is going to have me all over that city. I think Zane is going to have me at a lot of sports games. I hope Jackson gets into a sport, but I can't guarantee he will. Like I said, he wants to hunt and he wants to fish and he wants to, you know, do stuff like that. And that's not really stuff that I'm going to do. I've never done it. I'm not going to start now. I really don't believe in hunting a whole lot. My ex-husband does, and that's something they do together. But, you know, I don't know if Jackson will get in any sports or not. I'm proud of all of our kids. It's not just because Brittany's doing well in cheerleading or because Zane's doing good in school. It's not that. It's just that I'm proud to see those kids come into their own, make some of their own decisions, like if they want to cheerlead or if they want to play football or soccer. You know, I like seeing the decisions that they're making, at least right now. They're teenagers, so I don't know how long that'll last, but I like seeing that, and I'm so proud of all of them. And I'm proud of, you know, how Jackson's come along, and he's still wild. I mean, he really is. He is my wild child, but that does not mean he is not a huge part of our family, and, you know, one of the many loves of my life. You know, I adore Jackson. I just want Jackson to behave and do good in school. It's not always that easy with Jackson. So yeah, it's a big move. I'm looking for it to happen sometime before April 15th. It could go, like, if we really needed the time, I would take it. If I needed more time, I will definitely take it, but we don't anticipate that happening. It's nerve-wracking, and there's a lot to do. I'm not going to have a ton of packing videos. Maybe. I mean, I don't think so. But I'm really trying to focus on packing. So if I'm videoing anything, it might be that. But I can sit down and do some reviews. I still want to do that pressure cooker review and giveaway before I leave. I definitely need to get that up. I've been dragging the ball, or, you know, just dropping the ball, actually, on, you know, quite a few of my reviews. They sent that to me free to review. I need to get that done, and so I'm going to do that as well. I do have some different videos I do plan on getting in. I've been getting up so much earlier. Yesterday, I was up at 8 a.m., I was running around town yesterday. I went shopping. I was at Walmart like at 9. I was picking up breakfast for me and the kids. And I've just been waking up earlier. I think it's the daylight hours are switching my internal clock around. I'm really tired at night. Like, I'm not staying up on the phone talking to my best friend. I'm just tired. So life is changing, and it's getting busier, and I am going to be packing up this house. I watched a lot of packing hacks, but a lot of those are not going to work for me. I want sturdy boxes. They're going on a long road trip. They're going in and out of this house. I just don't want clumsy, you know, boxes. I want good boxes. So I bought some. I'm going to show you what I bought. I'm going to take you through the packing I've already done, and then I'll be back to finish things up. Let's go. Okay, so I did buy some packing stuff. I bought some standard packing paper, and it wasn't even that expensive. I don't have a lot of newspapers around the house, and I don't want that black print on my hands or on my stuff. So I got some packing paper, and I also got some bubble wrap. This is primarily for my teapots in here in the dining room and my teacups. I probably will need more. I bought this tape dispenser and, you know, lots of extra tape, you know, just to make my life easier. And really, I will probably definitely need, hi Romeo, more bubble wrap. Also, here on the treadmill, I have a bunch of boxes. Now, I bought the 18 by 18 by 24, I don't remember, I think for $1.30 a box, I think. I bought a ton of them. And then I think I bought 20 of the 14 by 14 by 14, and I will probably obviously need more, but I thought it was a good start. I think they're sturdy, and you know, I just didn't want to like really have to go hunting for boxes. So I got these, and they're giving me a good start. Okay, so I know it looks pretty full, but everything, like, these are empty in this one. And these back here actually have like all my dresses in them. And it's not originally what they're for, but I thought they'd work great. I'm going to run some tape across them before we move so the lids don't come off. The suitcase is empty. That will have probably, you know, more clothes of mine in it once they, you know, get laundered and everything. I love these boxes from Walmart because it gives you like a check off on the room over here. And then the contents is on each side, and they're really sturdy. Sorry, I've been talking a lot. And I've just kind of left the lids open so I can add to them or get out anything that I need. This is just some additional stuff that I will be kind of going through, and stuff I'll be using for, you know, the few weeks that I am packing. And I probably got more than what I need, especially with what's in the laundry. But I decided just to, you know, make sure I had clothes, and it's getting really hot. I have not packed the nail polish yet, but hopefully I will soon. I packed everything in here, pretty much, except for the rugs. Under the sink here is just my hair dryer, and that is it. Over here is just cleaning supplies, that's it. And then over here in this corner, I have some, like I said, the Eagle Creek bags with a lot of my different hair stuff in them. And I actually, like, got my hair done, and I actually had a lesson on how to do my own hair. And I'll explain more of that later. But I got a bunch of new products, and I got taught how to actually make it look nice. So we'll see. I know it's not that way today, but today I didn't really try. I just wanted to, you know, do stuff. The animals are all suspicious of what's going on, but you know, I just did my best to go through everything. Like, this box is makeup that I packed up. Now, I have first floor makeup and second floor makeup. This is second floor. This one is just miscellaneous items from my closet, and this one down here is purses and accessories. This one is just like stuff out of my bathroom, and these two obviously are clothes. I could have bought some of those garment boxes, but I decided to do it that way. We'll probably have to use like a dolly on those. But I feel good about everything. You know, I mean, the vanity is clear, and yeah, it's nice. So we are just like packing slowly. But one thing I did notice is like the organizational bins and items. So I have even more. They require a lot of, you know, boxes. I mean, I have so much, and I have more in a closet, so like a lot more. And so I never really thought about how much room the organizational bins and shelves and all that kind of stuff is, but it really is. And then I have a box which kind of looks a mess, but I'm trying to keep them better, but I don't know, my kids were messing with it, just for hangers, and I wish I actually did that neater, but whatever. But that's what I kind of got done today, and I'm just taking my time, like really kind of going through things and trying to get what I want, and then what I want to get donated and what I want to get thrown away, sorted out, and then packed. So little at a time. So, as you can see, those packing supplies, I believe, will be so helpful. I'm going to need to buy more bubble wrap. I'm sure I'm going to need to buy more boxes. But I'm just going to kind of do a little at a time, and we'll see where we get. I'm happy with getting that closet and bathroom packed up. It's completely done. And it's amazing how much stuff you really don't need. You know, I'm going to pack up the kitchen little by little. I really want to clean like all of the stuff that's going in and into the boxes. And it's amazing that you don't even need hardly anything beyond like, you know, your forks and stuff, and like one spatula and like one wooden spoon. It's amazing how much less you can live on. Should be a lesson to all of us. But I'm so excited. I think good things are about to happen. I've been a little sick, but I'm feeling a little bit better. I actually, by the way, had a lesson. Now, I didn't do everything I was taught in that lesson about my hair, but I saw my hairstylist, and I showed a picture, well, the video clip of where my hair looked so bad in the car the morning after competitions, and I'm like, I flat ironed it for hours. Well, probably for about 35-40 minutes, and I'm like, look how bad it looks. What am I doing wrong? So I got a whole lesson on how to do my hair, and this is the first day I've really done it on my own. And just like my best friend said, I'm not really gonna probably have it all figured out the first time I do it, but the back is not crazy. I've already looked in the mirror, and I got quite a few new products just of stuff that she used that will help me. Now, I didn't use all of those today. I really don't want to clean up a ton when I'm upstairs in this hot area, because this house is so hot upstairs. Like I said, no air conditioning. And you know, I don't want to sweat off makeup. I don't want to have to worry about doing my hair, but I don't think it's going to look great every day, but I hope it looks better for you guys. And you know, I mean, I'm still learning how to do it. I'm terrible at it. And I learned that, you know, just waking up and flat iron my hair is not enough. I need to like actually get it wet and do a proper blowout, add all this stuff to my hair, and I really won't have to flat iron it if I do that. Today was the first day. I'm still having trouble holding that like round brush and the blow dryer. I'm still having trouble with that, to be honest, but maybe practice will make perfect and I'll get better. But, you know, so much is going on. I'll bring you around for what I can. I'll try to have a vlog up in a few days of just, you know, what I'm doing. I'm not saying exactly when Scott is leaving, but we'll be fine here. Like, I'm safe, and I think that me and the boys will get along great. And again, busy mornings, busy times. Life is changing, and I hope to bring you guys along for it. I plan on probably not sharing the outside of my house, not sharing my neighborhood. You know, I'm going to be a little bit more reserved. I am. But, you know, if somebody wants to find you, they will. And I am going to take some precautions, but I'm not that worried. And, you know, you guys are wonderful, amazing subscribers. I love you, and I'm thankful for all of your comments and taking time to watch our videos and get to know our family and not being like judgmental. I mean, that's amazing. And if you have any questions or comments, you can leave those below. Any suggestions, leave those as below as well. And I will talk to you guys very soon. I wanted to give you an update. We are moving, and it is happening really soon, like really, really, very, very soon. And I got to get busy. I'm going to be packing today. So it's Sunday here, by the way. My family is home, and I just kind of snuck away just to film this video for you guys. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you very, very soon. Bye.